Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here. We're going to do a commentary video for Total War Rome 2 from the replay. So that way I can concentrate on close-ups more. Anyways, my opponent's name is m.meeden. He commands the Macedonians, just like myself. He has 2 citizen cav, 2 Thessalian cav, 3 shield bearers, 2 regular hoplites, and 4 thorax pikes, and he has 4 regular archers and 1 javelinman. I have 2 companion cav, 1 sarissa cav, 4 Thessalian cav, 1 javelinman, 3 Cretan archers, and 4 regular pikemen. So this map is one of those new presets that was added onto the Emperor's Edition. And it looks pretty cool. There's like a little settlement in the area, in the middle. So you can block these avenues of approach if you have enough troops for it. So it could be interesting. So here's my opponent's deployment here. He put javelinmen here, and his citizen cav and Thessalian cav right there, guarding this approach. Then he put the rest of his guys over here. So he's going to move up this way. And I am going to move all my guys down this way. You can see where I'm going to end my troops right here. That's just the approach. I'll redeploy after that, even farther up. So first I wanted my cav here, but then I felt that my cav would be too constricted in this within this settlement. So I'm going to move my cav back out over here on the outside. That way they have more freedom to maneuver. So I'm going to leave my archers temporarily by themselves. They got some support coming. They got pikes way back there. They got some javelin men nearby. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I do have longer range archers. I can start harassing his pikes here. Because I know his thorax pikes are superior to my my regular pikemen. Not just that, he also had those shield bearers too. I wasn't too worried about the hoplites. I think the hoplites would be a little bit more equal. Anyways, my opponent's going to take advantage of the fact that my pikes are moving up kind of slow, and the fact that my cav's a little too far. He's going to go for a charge on my Cretan archers. So I switch targets onto his Thessalian cav, trying to deter them. He doesn't charge yet. He gets the idea right about now. I thought my pikes would have warded them off, but he sees how far they are from my archers. I'm going to pull my archers back a little too late. So I'm going to lose some archers here, which I think is going to be costly in the long run. Losing archers right now. So I got my javelinmen hitting his citizen cav. I got one of my archers down to almost 50% right there. Probably is 50%. And now, as this guy's got sucked into that fight, he hit some of my sarissas there. So I'm going to take my archers and start shooting these guys again. I thought he was done, but he sees this gap right here. See this gap? He's going to ride back through, even though he lost. Well, there's 41 out of 60 in that one Thessalian cav unit, and he has 46 out of 60 in the citizen cav. So he really wants my archers. So I'm going to once again sprinkle his archers with my... Sorry, not his archers, his cav with my archers. I got my cav coming from the other side over here. A little too late again. So I think we both didn't learn our lessons here. Like here, I was way too reckless with my archers. I thought he wouldn't have bothered going after them a second time after his first time. And my opponent was a little bit too stubborn and sending his cav back out there, even though he's losing so many men here. He was chancing on taking out my archers here, but I think he took out enough where it's gonna hurt me in the long run. So I killed his Thessalian cav and his citizen cav that was raiding this area here. And yeah, my archers got hurt quite a bit. This one, well, that's not that. This one's down to 82 from 90. This one's down to 41 from 90, and my other one is down to 49 from 90. So I took significant damage from his little excursions. But during that time, my opponent started to fortify this area here. See this little perimeter? Actually, it's quite large. So now we're going to start the skirmish phase here. He's going to bring up his archers. I believe I told you he had 4 regular archers, then he had his javelin men. But I'm going to take my archers. I can start pounding his archers, who aren't really in the best formation. They're kind of compact here. And the fact that my guys are superior quality, even though my guys are diminished a little bit. I'm still gonna outdo his archers here. So yeah, these guys are starting to waver already. Anyways, I see this deployment on this side here. He has basically two hoplite type style units protecting this javelin unit. So my cav, I'll be activating these guys. Let me just fast forward this crap. It's a long battle. Do a little bit fast forward action here. So I'm gonna take my cav units. I'm gonna go for those javelin men over there. Not sure what point I do that, but I do eventually. So you can see me taking out more archers back there. Yeah, even though my archers are depleted, yeah, I do have Cretan archers. I love my Cretans. In my last video, I called them the killers from Crete. You can only buy 3 of them per army. There's just a cap of 3.
Quickly now!
But I really love using them. Even Alexander the Great loved using Cretan archers. So yeah, now I'm gonna just run down this line here with my Thessalian cav and my companion cav. He's gonna try to pull back here. He can't really protect this unit of javelin men. So I'm gonna use my Thessalian cav to bog down these shield bearers while I go for his javelins right here. I don't want them peppering my regular pikes later on, so I'm gonna take him out now. Make an effort to take him out. So I ran into these shield bearers. He turned them around in time. Took out a lot of my. We took out one of my horses over there. I took out one of his shield bearers. I think that was a cost-effective attack, but I took out his javelin men in the process. So now my opponent is going to start to complete this little defensive perimeter around this. He's going to use this structure here to form the end of his perimeter. Let's do some more fast-forward action here. He brings up these archers, and I'm going to take the archers that are out of ammo on my side, and I'm going to countercharge these guys. He had the idea of charging my Cretans over here, and I had the idea of countercharging. So these guys are going to fight nasty style. This guy has all kinds of stuff all over him. Might want to wash it out later. Oh! He's going to have a hard time washing that one out. Anyhow, he might have killed my guy, but I killed the rest of his dudes. So now I'll take my Cretans. I'm going to run back because he has a cav coming back at me again. So I've got my cav over here. I swung him around over here. See this? Now I'm going to punish him again, or try to anyways, by harassing his cav that came out to attack me. So it's been kind of a repetition here. He would harass with his cav, and I would counter-harass, and then I would destroy his cav. Let's see if it happens again. I already know the outcome, of course. So I cut off his retreat there, and I'm going to take the rest of my cav. I see these guys is kind of hanging out. I wasn't sure if he was watching the side of the battle. He seemed intent on forming his noob square over here. See that? So here comes my charge. He finally watches it now because he countercharged over there. But Thessalian cav versus companion cav is not going to favor his guys at all. And he pretty much just wrote his cav off at this point. He was more content on forming a square. I've got my cav over here. Just going to take advantage of the freedom that I have with the terrain here, since he's content with staying in this little section here. So yeah, with my my javelin men and my Cretans, I was hitting this unit of thorax pikes. I want to get rid of them. So I'm going to start some pretty sloppy attacks on these thorax pikes. I'm going to try some side charges with my cav, and it goes kind of wrong. You'll find out in a second. But yeah, this is his tactic now. He has to form this little protrusion from this settlement. So, after this part here, after I finally get rid of these thorax pikes, I might have to do some edits with the video, because when I'm attacking this noob square, it's going to take a long time. And I don't know if I want to record all that. Might do some edits. Some time elapses. Let's fast forward this part of this a little bit. So yeah, I had to use this unit of pikemen here. Remember, these are just regular pikemen I'm using. But I had to use them to take out these pikes.
Riders at the double!
We're gonna fast forward some more, because he's gonna try to keep chasing my cav unit. And I'm just gonna keep dancing around him. Actually, I take this unit of pikes, actually, sorry. Backstabbers, boom! He was chasing way too much, and he was out of phalanx formation, so I just countercharged there. Alright, so.
Pike phalanx!
That was that. Let's fast forward this again. So now I'm going to move up my guys all around here. It's going kind of laggy if I'm fast forwarding. My computer can't compute it this fast, this quickly. So I'm moving my guys around. He's going to start pulling his perimeter even tighter so that he can get better, you know, just get a better perimeter formed. Because the tighter the better. So here, just pulling in some more. So you can see on the little timer there, there's still 24 minutes and 35 seconds left. And it's really just this grinding attritional fight here. And yeah, that was my battle for the night. I would have preferred something with more maneuver. But sometimes, you know, you have to go through a grinding process to finish a battle here.
Glory to Macedon!
These are my regular pikemen. The cool thing about these guys is they're pretty cheap, but yeah, they don't have the stand-up capabilities of, say, a thorax pikeman unit.
Quick march!
So I was gonna try to run in there, but he just pulled back too quickly. These guys are gonna go for it. These javelin men. They see these hoplites out of formation. They're gonna just slow them down a little bit, but they didn't kill anybody. Kind of sad.
Break off!
So yeah, he went from having a perimeter this big to a perimeter this big.
Back now!
So now his perimeter is going to have a reserve system, so it's going to make it even harder to break through. And again, I really should not have lost my Cretan so carelessly in the beginning, because that would have been very beneficial. Taking on this noob square here. This noob rectangle, blah, blah. Here's some more fast forward action here. Alright, so yeah, you're gonna see me going for these corners over here. See the corners of his little phalanx type thing. So he ran out over here with his hoplites, because my pikemen were out of formation for a few seconds, so he went for it. And then he plugged in the hole with the other hoplites. So I take out some hoplites when they retreat, but he took out quite a bit of my guys there when they're out of phalanx formation. So he's gonna keep going at it. So this is kind of a risky charge, but if my guys do break through, they're gonna hit these other spears back here. Let's see if they do. I guess they didn't. Freaking hoplites. So yeah, they do have a like with the new patch, with the Emperor's Edition, they do have more staying power now, the hoplites. In terms of their defense, anyways.
Quickly now!
Here's what's going on here. I'm moving more of my pikemen up here. And yeah, these guys are just going for the corner, and they kind of just chilling here. I was surprised this rank of pikes were just getting mowed down. I was going for it though. Anyways, more fast forward action, because yeah, look at that. This is still like 19 minutes and 35 seconds still. Pretty rough battle. So we're just gonna do some fast forward action here. Fast forwarding. But yeah, sometimes yeah, when you fight battles online, they don't. I mean, they'll come to this, kind of. Seems like a lot of my Macedon versus Macedon battles end up being noob squared towards the end. But yeah, if you have the superior infantry, you know, you can try it, I guess. Anyways, you see my guys in the back going over for charges over there. I'll just fast forward until this gets down to like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. Yeah, it's kind of longish. So sorry for this part right here, but that's what happens. And I don't want to do cuts here because I don't want you to miss any action. So that's why I'm staying on this overhead here. Because sometimes if I do like a cut here, like a time elapse, then you might wonder how, like, say this unit got over to this side instead. So I don't want to cheat you guys of any of the maneuvers that I did. Which in this kind of battle there really aren't too many maneuvers, but still, I just don't want to hide anything. Hide any of the maneuvers. Alright, so when he pulled back this time, yeah, these guys are now in a more precarious situation. See the size there? Now they're getting hit. So I got tons of cav, so I figure I'm not gonna have much of use for him, so I'm just gonna keep charging in, trying to get some lucky charges on the sides of his dudes. But it's costly though. Alright, let's do some more fast forward action here. I'll try to get down to like maybe 8 or so minutes. But yeah, have you guys tried this map yet? And again, yeah, there's tons of new preset maps. Like, check your Emperor's Edition preset battlefields, and yeah, you can access tons of these now. It's pretty cool. I mean, sure, you can always you know, find maps on the big campaign map to fight on multiplayer, but it's kind of trickier. All right, look at this. So I wore down his front defense there, so he's gonna pull back even more. It's kind of an elastic defense where he'll keep falling back, and as he pulls back, it's gonna get tighter and tighter, so it's gonna get harder for me to come through. Some more fast forward action here. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward to the part where he's gonna have a bit more of a hard time. He's gonna make kind of a blunder, well, almost a blunder, I guess. And then I'll have to capitalize on that in order to hopefully get through this defensive perimeter. You can kind of see what's happening. I'm just launching random bits of my cav in, just whenever I can, hoping for some good charges. Hopefully something that will unsettle his lines. Alright, these are my Cretan archers. They're still alive, so they went for a charge over there.
Understood.
Tell us.
Tell us. It's been a while since I let her K this action. That's gotta be confusing, since we're both using Macedon. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Basically, his guys are protecting this area, and my guys are trying to kill his guys protecting it. It's kind of cool like that, doesn't it? So my Creans are starting to waver, and now there's starting to become more holes in this line here. Let's do some more fast forward action. So he pulls back a little bit. Now he's got a tighter defense here, which means these guys are now stranded on the outside.
Understood.
So we gotta take advantage of that fact.
Attack their position.
Let's fast forward again. Hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. There you go. Cav charges my general. Barbarians. Did he really call him a barbarian, even though we're in the same faction?
Understood.
So finally these guys start to break over here. But basically the crucial point. Oh, look at they came back, but I casted a war cry on him.
Serve the people.
He's gonna put back his reserve units of shield bearers over here. Look at they're still healthy. That one's at 115. This Thorax Pike's at 93. This one's breaking. See this one? Down to 32. That's my only hope is to break through these guys. Break through them, then his perimeter is gonna have to, you know, do some more, you know, reshifting, and hopefully during the reshifting I can take advantage of that. And this unit right here is down to 115. They must have killed a lot of my guys, but they have an experience upgrade now. Right, one more fast forward. I think that'll do the trick. Yeah, he took you know shield bearers out to outflank my incoming pikemen, so I just kept sending in my cav to charge them. See that? Just keep charging them until they go down. I wasn't afraid to use my horses like this because in this kind of situation I didn't really have much of a use for my cav anyways. I mean, sure, I wasn't going to throw them away because you know there's that chance that an opening was gonna open. Did I just say that? And then I could strike with my cav. But yeah, right now they're kind of not doing anything, so I might as well keep using them to threaten his lines whenever possible. All right, let's do 2 more fast forwards here. Boom. So yeah, very long attritional fight as I warned, but yeah, I had to fast forward this. More adjustments right there. This unit on the outside, his unit. He's gonna do the same thing, try to hit my guys from the flanks with the shield bearers. All right, this is where it opens up now. Finally, see that? He brought these units out. That was the opportunity I was looking for. That's all I needed after, what, 40 or so minutes of waiting. I sent in my cav, tried to get around if they got stuck there. Kept them going and hit these guys. That'll free up my pikes on that side, and that will cause a cascading effect. But that was the moment I was waiting for with my cav, really. I tried to force openings. Hopefully force mistake, but that didn't happen, so when they finally let in that opening there, yeah, I definitely flooded in. And that's what opened up this defense. So now he's completely screwed. So yeah, just gonna push in. He can't form any more squares anymore. After that opening of the gates, once you open the gate, it's all over. Prepare to die, ye defensive Macedonians. They put a phalanx on his shield bearers. You sons of... Look at that, my friends. It's a bloodbath. So I was kind of bummed that I didn't really get to use my cav the way I wanted to. But I still got to use them for the decisive strike, so I was happy about that. But I didn't really have the freedom to maneuver. I mean, I had the freedom to maneuver, but not in the way I wanted, you know? You know what I'm saying, guys? All right, now they're breaking. See that? Letter K to the conclusion. Bam. There goes this general. Alright, so we're going to look at the damage. The damage is pretty immense. Look at those casualties there. So, yeah, look at this general unit. It gained 3 experience chevrons. Wow. My guys, at most, 2 experience chevrons. Went to my Saristacav. Even though they only killed 48 men. Must have been really good kills, though. And look at my Cretan. Once again, they approved themselves 167 and 194. The other one only killed 53. That's because they got hit really hard at the beginning. Because of my mistake. And my pikemen did pretty well. Anyways, good game to my opponent, and I hope you enjoyed this attritional battle. It happens.